Welcome to Wellspace Counseling. My name is Jason Wilkinson, and the holiday season is upon us. And every holiday season is busy and it's different and everything is changing. And this year is no exception. It's going to look different than most holiday seasons. But every holiday season also brings with it its own amount of pressure, family pressure. And this is especially true if you are married, because then you have multiple families and you are trying to satisfy everyone. So I want to give you some tips, some ideas on how to help navigate some of that holiday pressure this year. So tip number one is, first, you want to know what it is that you want out of the season. What expectations do you have? What hopes do you have? Do you want it to be a restful one? Do you want to see as many people as you can possibly see? What is it that you want out of the holiday season? Once you know that, it's going to help you make decisions on a lot of other things in terms of how you want to go about dealing with some of the pressure and some of the stress of this holiday season. What is it that you want out of the year? Tip number two is, one idea is to celebrate the holidays on different days. So if you are with one side of the family for Thanksgiving Day, then you have Thanksgiving the next day on the Friday, or maybe you have it the day before. Maybe you have breakfast in the morning with one family and decide on dinner with another. But you just space that out and separate those days. Same with Christmas. Maybe you celebrate on Christmas Eve with one family and Christmas Day with the other family. Tip number three is, maybe you go ahead and think about rotating the holidays. So if you are with one side of the family on Thanksgiving, then you are with the other side of the family on Christmas. And next year, you switch it up, and you will be with the other families on those holidays as well. And that way, it's kind of a prearranged thing. Everybody knows what to expect, and you won't feel as much pressure trying to make it to everywhere. You're not spending as much time driving around in the car trying to satisfy everyone as well. Tip number four is to go ahead and think about, if you are an ambitious person and you just love having people over to your house, think about hosting this year, hosting the family gathering for yourself this year. That way, again, less time in the car, more interaction, and if you love to host, it's going to give you life anyways. You're going to get a lot of energy from it. So maybe just hop in there, make that suggestion. Tip number five, you live in the Pacific Northwest. This isn't going to help you if you're living in California or Southern California or in Florida, but you live in the Pacific Northwest. Think about going and visiting family, but staying outside while you're doing it. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Jason, it's cold, it's raining outside. Nobody wants to stay outside, and that's the point. Your family's not going to want to stay outside for that long either. It helps keep the visit shorter, and so that way, maybe if you really want to have a nice short gathering with your family, you're not totally ignoring them, but it keeps that experience a little bit shorter, and that could be especially relevant this year during this holiday season for you. And tip number six is, really, this one's really important, but you want to do what's best for you and for your marriage or for your relationship. So this is the person that you are married to is the person that you have decided to be a team with. It's the person that you have decided that you are wanting to spend your time with. It's the most valuable relationship that you have. So you want to do what's in the best interest, what's going to serve you and your partner or your spouse the best. So make sure that you're doing that. What is it that you're hoping for? What is it that's going to serve you and your relationship the best, even in the midst of the pressure of the extended family? So I hope you find these tips very helpful for you. You can read more on the blog at www.wellspacepdx.com/blog, and you'll get more tips and ideas on many things. Hope to see you there.